Hey-o! Oh, I got home from work. Why am I so low? There. Better. Welcome to day 15 of the young Thug RICO-Trial. We will pick up where we left off on Thursday with young Slug on the stand. And I can contain my excitement. Hopefully he does better, because the prosecution was not happy with him on Thursday. As you might remember, they kind of threatened him with putting the plea deal in front of him. I hope he spoke to his lawyer during the weekend, because yeah. And I got myself some snacks. Marshmallow, coconut, chocolate. And people wonder why I am 260 pounds. No, nobody wonders why. Now, welcome, folks. Welcome. Yes, the trial has already started today, but we all know they are always late, and there will be breaks, and there will be sidebars. We are currently up to 46 sidebars in 14 trial days. So it's a little less than 4 a day. But yeah, I hope my counter goes that far up. Hello, Culparistic. Was he playing games with the prosecution? Maybe. Was he not understanding the words? Definitely. Was he on 2 hours sleep and not understanding anything? Something of that sort. Who knows? Exactly. Hello, Yvette, Fun Size, Brandon, Fedorovsky, so JK earlier. And for you who came over with Mo, she ended half an hour ago. So I hope some of you are still here. So yeah, let's just get on with it, because first of all, today's poll: how late was the trial today? Only two alternatives: under 30 minutes or over 30 minutes. And the answer is under. Amazing! Only 20 minutes late. That's almost a record. It's bad when you cheer for only 20 minutes late. Now, let's get jingles up there. Let's put subtitles on. And let's just get on with it. Let me know if sound is okay as soon as they start talking.
All right, thank you, sir. Name room. All right, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, good morning. All right, that's what I like to hear. Motivation. All right. Mr. Stevens, you're still under oath at this time. Okay, sir? And Ms. Love, you can continue your examination.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good morning, Mr. Stevens.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm okay. Quite short.
Did you get enough rest this weekend?
Yes.
Good. Did you have a chance to speak with Mr. Steele again this weekend?
No.
Did you speak with Mr. Adams again this weekend?
No.
Did you speak with Jeffrey Blaze?
No.
All right. So picking up where we left off.
And they start with, who of the defendant's lawyers did you speak to? And he said no. Hello over at Rumble, Sarin Pickle, and still not banned here. Yay! Good to see you. Yes, I also stream on Rumble, because you never know if YouTube decides to, no, we don't like this anymore, and gives me the foot up, yeets me, then I have the beginnings of a platform over at Rumble. You never know. People get yeeted for the most weird reasons.
From last week. You spoke about having to disassociate YSL or Young Slimelight from Rock Crew. Would you tell the jury why it was necessary to disassociate from Rock Crew and rebrand yourself as YSL or Young Slimelight?
I really feel like, so all the guys that was Rock Crew, they was like older than me. Felt like it was time for me to start hanging around people my age.
Okay. But why was it necessary to disassociate yourself from Rock Crew and rebrand Rock Crew as Young Slimelight?
Your Honor, I have two objections.
All right, basis.
Facts not in evidence about rebranding and asking.
Overruled, sir.
I felt like I was hanging around a whole bunch of older guys who I really didn't have nothing in common with. And it was time for me. I felt like I didn't want to do that anymore.
But why did you have to rebrand Rock Crew as Young Slimelight?
I didn't want to feel like I was going to still be a knowledge of like hanging around the older guys or doing stuff that the older guys were doing.
Did you testify last week that you, Walter Murphy, and Jeffrey Williams are the founders Those people were not, were those people founders of Young Slime Life?
Hanging around the older guys or doing stuff that the older guys were doing.
Did you testify last week that you, Walter Murphy, and Jeffrey Williams are the founders of Young Slime Life?
Yes.
All right. And did you testify last week when you spoke, we needed to get away from the gang activity that Rock Crew was known for? And so we changed our name to Young Slime Life.
Yes.
Who is the we that you were speaking about when you spoke to the jury?
People who I grew up with, my age group, my brothers, all the names I gave.
Those people were those people founders of Young Slime Life?
No.
Okay, so why then would the founders of Young Slime Life need to rebrand from Rock Crew?
She still wants to make it. She still wants to make it as if the Young Thug and the others were a part of Rock Crew. But she testified to that on Thursday, that in order to be a member of Rock Crew, you have to be raised on Cleveland, as in Cleveland Avenue. And they couldn't be there. But she still nags on about it. And they did try to object to it, but the judge is allowing it.
We brand from Rock Crew to YSL.
You said last week, did you not?
Yes.
That you did not say you.
Yeah.
You said we. So why did we, as you put it, need to rebrand to Young Slime Life?
So that, using the we word wasn't even like intentional. That's just the direction I was saying.
What does that mean?
That the words I was using wasn't like thought out. I'm just answering that question to the best of my ability.
Okay. Were you trying to be honest at that time when you said we needed to get away from Rock Crew?
I'm being honest the whole time.
Specifically, when you spoke of the we that needed to get away from Rock Crew.
Yes, I was being honest.
And do you recall what you said about needing to get away from Rock Crew being known for committing criminal street gang activity?
Yes, we as in everyone who was willing to do something else. That's we as in it, yeah.
Were we not talking about the founders of Rock, of Young Slime Life?
So a lot of stuff being said, and I'm trying to my best ability to follow the questions and follow with my answers.
Who is telling you a lot of stuff?
You asking me a lot of, not telling me, asking me a lot of stuff.
Was there any part of what I didn't, or what I asked you last week that you didn't understand?
Yes, but I'm making my best to process it.
And do you feel like you can't ask me to clarify?
She's talking down to him. I don't.
Not with that, like, I don't know. You said, no.
You haven't asked me to clarify?
You asked me, do I feel like I can't?
So you do understand that you can ask me to clarify?
Yes, that's understood.
Okay. And did you ask me to clarify that before you explained to the jury why we, as you put it, needed to separate ourselves and disassociate from Rock Crew?
I didn't ask you that because I'm trying to do my best ability to follow up and not keep saying that I don't understand.
Last week, when I asked you whether there were members who were Rock Crew in this courtroom besides yourself, you said that there were none. Do you remember that?
Yes.
Let me ask you this. Which of these defendants in this courtroom right now are members of YSL Young Slime Life, the gang?
Yeah, I mean, he's already answered these questions, but she's fishing for the answer that all the people in that formed YSL was also members of the Rock Crew. And she's been doing it a lot.
All of them.
And by all of them, would you please call them by name?
Quay, Rod, other Quay, Thug, SB,
Already did this last week.
and yeah.
You said Thug, so you do call Jeffrey Williams Thug?
Yeah.
And Yak, is that Diamante Kendrick?
Yes.
SB, is that Shannon Stillwell?
Yes.
The two Quays, is that Marquavius Huey?
Yes.
And Marvius Nichols?
Yes.
Lil Rod, is that Rodelius Ryan?
Yes.
Now, does telling on your friends to a jury make you a rat?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
Why don't you know?
I don't feel like telling the truth should make you a good or bad person.
I'll just start. Do members of YSL call Jeffrey Williams King Slime?
Yes.
And is Slime Life Shorty a part of YSL?
Yes.
And when we say YSL, are we still talking about Young Slime Life?
Yes.
Is Slime Life Shorty's real name Mooney Lee?
Yes.
Is everything YSL raps about make-believe?
I can't answer that. I don't know.
Good answer. Question: is everything YS? But here she didn't ask Young Thug. Is everything YSL rapping about make believe? And he says, I don't know. I could almost bet money she will come back to that question as well.
You don't know?
No.
You don't know whether any of what YSL raps about is true?
I will rule the objection.
Here it is, asked and answered. And he overrules. It is asked and answered. It's Monday. We are 10 minutes in, and here Judge goes again. I'm starting to wondering if it's not just a fourth prosecutor in this case.
I mean, I don't know if it's true. They can rap about the amount of money that they have, and I don't know the amount of money that they have.
I did not ask you if everything is true. I asked you if everything they rapped about is make-believe.
I don't know. I don't know if they tell the truth or tell a lie. I don't know.
Do you know whether some of what they say is true?
Your Honor, calls for speculation.
I'm gonna overrule the objection.
Of course you are.
Can you hear me?
You can answer the question if you can.
Do you know whether some of what they say is true?
The sum?
It could be some truth in some of the songs.
That's not what I asked. I asked if you know whether some of what they say is true.
I don't know.
You don't know whether you know?
I'm asking if you asked me, did I know if some of the stuff, I don't know. I can't, I'm not in their head, I don't know. I don't know the answer.
Have you heard Jeffrey Williams rapping about Rockford?
Sal says it would be laughable if it wasn't these people's lives. And I've said it over and over again. They can do 4 trials per day in this court. If this trial takes 200 trial days to conclude, that is at least 800 trials that will not happen due to this trial. So, do I care that much about Young Thug and the others? Not really. I want to know more about this god-awful RICO Act and why. Well, I know why. District Attorney Fannie Willis is going for Attorney General, and trials like this creates headlines. 400 rape victims that will not get their day in court. It's no headlines. She's a politician, not a prosecutor. Hello, Mo.
Hello. Well, he looks about as excited as we are.
Yeah.
He looks about like me when I saw all the laundry. Mr. Mo's like, I did laundry. I'm like, no, you took the laundry from the machine and piled it up on the table. That's not doing laundry. We need to have another
tutorial.
another company meeting. I think this is new hire behavior.
Laundry is in the machine, out of the machine, hang it up or into the tumbler, and then fold it, put it away. Now laundry is done.
Yes.
It's easier when it's just you, because I found out in my early 20s that I just can't buy new underwear all the time. I have to. It kind of gets expensive after a while, and every 6-pack of underwear is about a 6-pack of beer. So you have to prioritize.
Yes. Although you will never be happier as an adult when you're like, it's just a towel load. This is great.
Yeah, Ola, she regularly asks a question, gets an answer, and then says that's not what she asked.
Oh.
Yeah, and she's still moping about Rock Crew, who was really in Rock Crew. Are all the YSL, were they in the Rock Crew? They went through this for hours last week. And here we are again.
Well, at least they have a bailiff, so no one's going to be flying over to get to, Charlie.
Dun dun dun.
I know.
Yeah. Let's just continue. We are a bit
It may
behind.
have. That's a long time ago.
How do you know it's a long time ago?
I'm asking if, like, I'm saying, like, he may have, but if it is, it's a long time ago. I don't think, like, no.
When would it have been that he would have been rapping about rock crew?
I guess towards the beginning of the career.
Do you know, as a founder, when you say the beginning of his career, are you talking about the beginning of his career with Young Slimelight?
The beginning of rapping. You asked me about rapping. Yeah.
Do you know why Jeffrey Williams would be rapping about rock crew?
No.
You testified that you associate often with Jeffrey Williams.
This is from last week. He didn't know what associate means. He thought, he asked back, do you mean go out clubbing and stuff? Then yeah, I associated with them. So his form of associating is going out clubbing. The prosecutor is fishing for doing crimes together.
They deposed these people, correct? I mean, they had the big, stab break
Yeah.
where they supposedly deposed all these people. So in theory, the prosecution should know what she's going to ask and know that this gentleman doesn't understand what associate means.
Yeah, but this guy lawyered up. Then he was
Well.
offered plea deal. He signed all the things which he has to testify to, and they went through word by word what's in the plea deal. This is what you have to answer. That took maybe a combined half hour. This is hour 8 of her direct examination of him, and this is everything that wasn't in the plea deal. And as Dave said last week, why didn't she put all of this in the plea deal? It's a horrible plea deal if you only had like 16 questions and answers. And he lawyered up. And he refuses to talk to the DA unless his lawyer is physically there. And that she brought up. Yeah. Why did you refuse to talk to me this or that day? And he said, because I didn't have my lawyer with me.
Because I'm smart? Because I'm doing something that almost no one does?
Yeah.
The SB. Would you name for the jury the other members of Young Slimelight, the gang? Is Christian Eppinger a member of Young Slimelight, the gang?
I really don't even know him.
Have you never seen him?
I seen him.
Does he have YSL tattooed on his face?
I don't know. I don't even feel like I've been that close to him. To like study him, I don't know him for real.
Why was it that you chose to put YSL and permanent ink on your body?
I don't know. I really don't have an answer for that. I just chose to do it.
I appreciate your honesty. Is a trap a place where people sell drugs?
Yes.
Does YSL have a trap that they call the web?
No.
Does YSL have a spot that they call the web?
Yes.
What is the address of the web?
2531 Brownsmere Road.
2531
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, 25.
Brownsville Road?
Yes,
Do YSL members call Jeffrey Williams Spider?
yes,
Going back to other members of Young Slime Life, would you tell the jury whether there are other members of Young Slime Life that you associate with?
yes.
Would you tell the jury the names of those people? Do you associate with Winnie Lee?
Yes,
How often do you associate with Winnie Lee?
often,
Do you associate with Quantavious Greer?
yes,
How often?
often,
Is Quantavious Greer Young Slime Life?
yes,
Is he a member of Young Slime Life again?
yes,
Is Quantavious Greer Thug's brother?
yes,
What about Miles Farley?
I'm sorry, I'm
Is
laughing
Miles
at the
Farley a member
captions.
or associate?
What?
I said I'm laughing at the Quantavious is not a name that the closed captioners are
Oh no.
adept at doing. So
Yeah. YouTube's closed captions doesn't speak jive.
so blessed are the captioners, for they shall make Mo giggle at an opportune time. This is worse than getting my tooth pulled. I mean, he's not going to give her anything, and she's basically just making him say, "Have you associated?" "Yes, I've seen him." At what point is this, "Yes, I've seen this dude. Why did he get a face tattoo?" "I don't know." Okay, well, that seems...
Yeah, but here's the thing. In the Travis Rudolph trial, the prosecution and the defense at least tried to be at the same level as the one they questioned.
Yes.
Everybody knew the words, and everybody knew the lead detective was lying her tooth out. She had... Yeah. Here's the thing. I know he's not an idiot. He was in the chess club when he was in elementary school and stuff like that.
Yes.
But he's been doing drugs for the past 25 years also. And, I mean, it's not hard to ask easy questions.
He's actually playing very smart. I mean, he's not answering questions. He's making her work for it. He's the only one that sat there and won't talk to her without a lawyer. I mean, he's the smartest one so far that has gotten on the stand.
Yeah, and he is lawyered up. He's been listening to his lawyer. He is answering every question, as he says, to the best of his ability. And the one deciding if he violated his plea deal or not, that's the judge, because the judge accepted it. I'm not sure if it is this judge or another judge, but some judge accepted the plea deal.
Yeah, and I mean, too, just from a casual viewer who hasn't really been watching, I mean, he's listening to the question and only answering what she's asked. He's not volunteering any more information. So while he may not be he may not know what associates mean or what the prosecutor is trying to imply with associates.
Yeah.
He's very strategic in how he's answering. So good on you, sir.
Yeah.
Of Young Slime Life again.
yes,
Is Martinez Arnold a member of Young Slime Life again?
yes,
Is Martinez Arnold also called Duke?
yes,
What about Durante Beebe?
Yes.
Is Durante Beebe called B also?
Nah.
What do you call him?
BB. BB.
And Beebe, is he a member of Young Slime Life Gang?
Yes.
Is Javaris Bradford or Suda a member or associate of Young Slime Life Gang?
Nah, I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
What about Damone Blaylock or Bob?
No, them guys young. I don't know what they go by.
Javon Fleetwood or Fortray or Psycho? Is he associated with Young Slime Life Gang in any way?
I don't know what he go by either.
Now, when you're saying I don't know what he go by, what do you mean?
I don't know if he Young Slime Life.
Do you believe that he may be something else?
Nah, but I don't know. I just don't know if he say that he Young Slime Life.
How do you know that the other people we just talked about are members of Young Slime Life Gang?
By association, I guess.
Can you explain?
Cause we all hang with each other.
Demekion Garlington, is he a member of Young Slime Life?
Yes.
And you talked about one of the nicknames for Demekion Garlington last week. You said it was Lil D.
Mm-hmm.
Is Demekion Garlington also known as Scarface?
Yes.
Does he spell Scarface with C's in them? Does he spell the word Scarface with C's in the name? Or does he spell it with SXARFAXE?
I ain't really asked him to spell it.
Have you ever seen it on Instagram?
I thought his name on Instagram was 30 D. D.
Did you ever have an Instagram handle _1slug?
Yes.
Did you have that Instagram handle in 2021 and 2022?
Yes.
And did you communicate with other members of Young Slime Life via Instagram?
Yes.
Did you also communicate with members of Young Slime Life via FaceTime?
Yes.
Were there any particular times that you would prefer to use FaceTime over a regular phone call?
Yes.
What times were those? When you're talking to members of YSL?
Oh, geez, that's the microphone.
One moment.
Sound from court is amazing.
Go ahead, you may.
I prefer FaceTime over any form of like communicating. It's kind of what the iPhone was made for, FaceTime. I mean, like that's what I feel like.
Is Quindarius Zachary a member of YSL or Young Slime Life?
Yes.
Do you know how long he has been a member of Young Slime Life?
Not to the exact.
Was he one of the founding members?
No.
Kenneth Copeland, was he a member of Young Slime Life?
Yes.
Do you know how long Kenneth Copeland has been a member of Young Slime Life?
Not to the exact. No, not to the exact extent.
Not to this day.
Not to the exact.
Okay. Can you estimate?
Not for a while.
Does a while go back as far as 2015?
Yes.
Does it go back as far as January 1st of 2015?
Yes.
Does it go back as far as November of 2014?
Yeah.
What is the nickname, or what do you call Quindarius Zachary?
D.
And what do other members of Young Slime Life call Quindarius Zachary?
D.
What about Kenneth Copeland? What do members of Young Slime Life call Kenneth Copeland?
Woody. Woody.
Woody?
Yeah.
Demise McMullen, is he a member of Young Slime Life? Do you know him?
Yeah, yes,
And do you and other members of Young Slime Life call Demise McMullen Nard?
yes,
Tinquarius Mender, do you know him?
yes.
Is he a member or associate of Young Slime Life again?
I say associate.
Is he a member of Young Slime Life? Or associate?
Yeah, associate.
How do you distinguish between being a member and an associate of Young Slime Life?
I don't know, I feel like, yeah, associate because like, I don't know him too well.
Jaden Myrick, is he a member of Young Slime Life?
No, I don't know him at all. I mean, I know him from the indictment, but for the street, I haven't been around him on the street before.
She's naming a lot of names that isn't even in this indictment or in this trial. And I guess it's just look how many people there are. And maybe a backdoor in, remember this guy, he's convicted of that, and that, or something of the sort.
Yes, but if you're a juror and you are just getting so many names to have to write down, how is she going to tie this all together? This is a 6-month case she's bringing up. I mean, this is already a complex case.
Yeah.
From the get-go. She is already trying to prove a very nebulous legal theory. And then she's complicating it.
Yeah, she get black with me. Some are dead. Well, it's hard to indict them if they are, but I would guess she will bring it up anyways.
So
this is not. This is way past a 6-month trial. This is going the entirety of 2014, unless they run out of jurors.
I mean, I don't know who said it, but I think she is going to. Now, hear me out. This is tinfoily, but I don't know who said it in chat. But I think she's going to link this to red hats, which means that she can tie in the Trump trial.
Insurrection!
And therefore, we are all part of Young Slime Life. And I think it's possible with the very nebulous legal theory that we have here. We have all used FaceTime at one point or another. We are all guilty. Oh,
yep.
Lord.
Yeah.
Let's continue because we are all the behind.
Oh, yeah, we are all the behind.
Antonio Sledge.
Yes.
He's a member?
Yes.
How long has Antonio Sledge been a member of Young Slime Life?
For a while.
And again, just give me an estimate, a year.
Yeah, you can say as far as 2015, 14.
He was a member of Young Slime Life in 2014 and 2015.
I said you can say as far as 2014 or 15.
Thank you. What do members of Young Slime Life call Antonio Sledge?
Moncton.
Moncton?
Yes.
Kelvin Treadwell.
You got a nickname?
OG Bentley.
Yeah.
He's a member of Young Slime Life?
Yes.
For how long?
You can use the same date for 2014, 15.
What about Antonio Sumlin?
Yeah.
How long has Antonio Sumlin been a member of Young Slime Life?
You can use around the same time frame.
What do members of Young Slime Life call Antonio Sumlin?
Obama.
Jimmy Winfrey. Is Jimmy Winfrey a member of Young Slime Life?
Yes.
How long has Jimmy Winfrey been a member of Young Slime Life?
You get the same time frame.
Around the same time frame?
Yeah.
And what do members of YSL or Young Slime Life call Jimmy?
Roscoe.
Roscoe?
Yeah.
Would you tell the jury some of the crimes that YSL has committed to increase its street credibility.
Oh, I'll stay in the form. You can rephrase.
Yeah, she needs to ask, did you commit any crimes to enhance the street credibility? Not what crimes did you commit? Way too leading, way too much speculation.
You, what has been admitted as State's Exhibit 16 uniform.
Some of it is in his plea
I
deal.
asked you, if you recall, number 1 in 16 uniform, the very last sentence.
Yeah.
Okay. And did you testify truthfully when you signed 16 uniform that Young Slime Life is an organization? Your Honor,
I'm overruled the objection, Mr. Steele.
did you testify truthfully when you signed statement 16 uniform that Young Slime Life is an organization made up of 3 or more members or associates who have committed crimes intended to increase the notoriety, street credibility, and reputation of YSL?
Yes.
So would you tell the jury some of the crimes members or associates of Young Slime Life have committed to increase the notoriety of YSL?
Overruled, sir. Yeah, sure.
Okay, just as a fashion aside, wearing a skirt with a noticeable decorative seam right on your butt line, not the choice I would make.
That's a lady who only watches the mirror in the front of her. Yeah.
Yeah.
The reason why they are objecting is even if he admits it in a plea deal, it's still speculation towards them. That's their objection.
Yeah.
And I would say it should be sustained. Because for them, it doesn't matter what he wrote down. It still has to be foundational. He don't know what the other people did. Maybe he did it. We don't know.
Well, yeah,
But that he can speak for all of them. He can only speak for himself.
I don't understand his outfit choices ever, but if he doesn't wear an ascot at least once during this trial, I'm going to be very disappointed.
Yeah. Apparently, that is his shirt that he has today is his own brand.
It's not a little girl dress. I
Nope.
thought, didn't he bring wearing girl dresses and skinny jeans?
Yeah.
I mean, thus far we've watched 15 days of this, and I have yet to hear anything that makes this worth us having sat down. And I'm sure the taxpayers of Georgia are very happy that we've spent all this time.
The taxpayers of Georgia, not only do they have to pay millions and millions of dollars towards this trial. If the trial takes 200 trial days, that is 800 other trials that will not happen. Burglaries, home invasions, assaults, rapes.
Yeah.
Which
Not to
has
mention-
victims, defendant or defendant who will never have their day in court or is postponed a year or 2 before they can go to trial.
I mean, don't we still have people waiting about 5 years for their, court date in that particular jurisdiction for charges 5 years ago, allegedly?
Get black with me. The prosecution has under the RICO charge, they have 160 underlying acts that is supposed to support the RICO charge. Most of them are alleged crimes that never got to court. Most of them. But under the Georgia RICO Act, they can put it in as underlying acts. So we spent the first 2 weeks going through stuff that might not even have anything to do with the defendants, but maybe somebody else who now who have been charged or may not even be charged, but they are in the police report because a witness claimed they saw one of these guys. But the prosecutor at the time in 2013, 2014, 2015 just not prosecuting this and dropped the charges. And they are still in this trial. So, but the most severe one is homicide, because through that homicide, since that don't have what do you call it, statute of limitation, then they can go back to a carjacking 9 years ago, even though the statute of limitation for that carjacking is maybe 5 years. So they shouldn't be able to. But since one of the underlying acts in the RICO charge is murder, then everything from 2014, 2013 up to 2021, it's in as an underlying act. Pissing me off. Sidebar. Okay, 47 sidebars. Oh, come on. There. Stop with this. Here's the thing. StreamYard and YouTube really don't like each other. And it's getting more and more infuriating. Because there's nothing wrong with my internet. At the moment, I have 25 up and 10 down. Megabits per second. This shouldn't happen. But since YouTube and everybody who works for YouTube are who they are, they don't like competition, crap like this happen. I don't think the problem is at StreamYard. I think the sole issue is YouTube don't want the third-party apps or whatever's. Yeah, YouTube. Every time I open up YouTube, I'm going into the activity handler whatever's, and immediately, for instance, now I have 3 pages open on Google Chrome, but YouTube has 11 slots in my activity handler. 11 for YouTube alone, because they are horrible people who works for YouTube. But it's revenue, so I still have to do it. Yeah, hit the like button.
Nicholas, so you posted your snowstorm, and my school system, we are going to get 0.5 inches of snow. That's right. You heard that right.
0.5 inch.
Yeah, not even a full inch. And I have gotten 3 emails from 3 different schools. In case of a snow emergency tomorrow, these are our snow plans for inclement weather. And all I keep seeing is your snowmageddon picture.
Oh, that one. Oh, hold on. That was a couple of days ago. Let's see.
Your video, and I'm like, and in Indiana, we're getting not 0.5 possible inch of snow. So We, as per usual, we are like 4 hours behind, and we're talking about not the trial, but
Mm,
I figured I would share that with everyone because only in Indiana.
of course. Here it is. This is what I had the other day. Snow smoke. That's fun. Yeah, but we are here. We are here for this. We are.
Yes.
Me and Mo. We speed up.
We
We
should
speed
not
up.
be allowed to be together. We really shouldn't. We need an
we
adult. Why is Dave going over to Recovery Attic? He really should be over here.
yeah.
Further than whatever.
Very nice. Did anyone in particular tell you the weather out today? No. Have you spoken with us this weekend?
No.
Mr.
Again?
Stevens, could you tell the
We
jury
just went through that.
how it is that you were able to make factual acknowledgement, number one, truthfully, at the time that you signed State Exhibit 16 with me?
I was able to do that because I'm a member, and I've done things to increase the notoriety or furtherance in whatever. I mean the rest of the question.
What crimes have you committed to increase the notoriety, street credibility, and reputation of YSL?
So I sold drugs and carried around illegal firearms.
How did those things increase the notoriety, street credibility, and reputation of Young Slime Life?
I don't know if it actually increased, but my approach was to make it known that YSL was selling drugs and willing to protect the selling the drugs with the firearm. But
And when you made factual acknowledgement, number 12,
Yeah, she has to go back every now and then to the plea deal to actually get, yes, this is what I pled to. And then
You'd
we're
think
going
she-
through another hour of her trying to fish for more information. I don't have VPN, not when I stream, and I took away my ad blocker. It's just YouTube who is shit.
how did YSL protect their territory at 151 Cleveland Avenue?
I never said no about protection.
Was the gas station at 151 Cleveland Avenue a location where YSL associates sell drugs?
Yes, I sold. That's where I sold my drugs at.
And was 221 Cleveland Avenue a location where Young Slime Life associates sold drugs?
So that them two stores, like 5 minutes from each other, I often walk back and forth. Some said I had down there, some said I had up the street.
Were you able to keep accurate count of the sales?
No,
How then were you able to successfully sell drugs?
I never said I was successful.
So, how are you able to say that 3 or more members or associates of Young Slime Life have committed crimes intended to increase the notoriety, street credibility, and reputation of Young Slime Life? How are you able to truthfully say that at the time that you signed this?
Because that is what you need, prosecutor, to even bring this as a RICO charge. 3 or more people. So, yeah, that's why you answer it. But now we have to expand on it. That might be an issue.
Because you said I would get out of jail?
Because I was selling drugs and I know for a fact that Sledge knew that I was selling drugs, and yeah, I knew they knew that I was selling drugs.
Who are the other two people, since you said in this acknowledgement that 3 or more members or associates of Young Slime Life have committed crimes meant to increase the notoriety, street credibility, and reputation of Young Slime Life? Who are the other two?
So
Overruled, sir. Overruled. Thank you.
I really thought that I would use myself, that I counted as the 3. I had a friend who passed. He was a member. Me and him often sold drugs together, and we had the same goals.
Mr. Stevens, do you contend at this point that somehow you thought you constituted 3 or more members of Young Slime Life?
Yes, I really thought that I can be. Yeah, I really thought, because I'm in the indictment, man. I was indicted.
So are you unwilling to speak on crimes committed by other members of Young Slime Life intended to increase the notoriety, street credibility, and reputation of Young Slime Life?
No, I'm not unwilling. I gave you 3 names. I told you. You asked me to give you 3 names.
What 3?
Ms. Love, before you posit more questions, I believe we have some folks who need to take a comfort break. So I'm just gonna pause you at that point in time. Ladies and gentlemen, we're just gonna recess for about maybe 10 minutes and let everyone who needs to take comfort go ahead and do so. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, all rise.
When he signed the plea deal, wouldn't he have? So she should have been aware that he took it as understanding that he sold drugs.
Mhm.
And
he knows others of
that's
YSL who also sold drugs. But that's on
yes.
her.
And now, yeah,
That's
why
on her
is
for
she
not
acting like
defining it
she's
better.
confused?
Yeah.
Uh,
She thought he was
Because
going to answer a lot of other questions because he lawyered up. And the question, as it was stated, 3 or more members in supporting or whatever's for the YSL. And apparently he thought, oh, I know 3. Me and 2 more sold drugs who are members of YSL.
I mean, this is
That's on
not.
her.
I mean, again, this would be something he would have run through his lawyer, and he would have communicated what he figured this plea deal meant. How is she acting brand new? Why is the judge not throwing this out? This is the most why
Because
am
the
I the
judge,
voice of reason? For fuck's sake.
because the
Excuse my
judge is
language.
way over his head. The prosecution is doing a horrible job, and the district attorney, Fannie Willis, wants to be attorney general, so she needs these kind of trials. That's why. And she left the details to the crew, and this is the best they can do.
Wonderful. This is. I feel very confident that I will never be going to America, Georgia. I may go to European Georgia one day.
Mm.
Possibly.
Oh yeah. By the way, that 10-minute break from 54 down to we're now 15 minutes.
Listen, someone ate from the cafeteria. It wasn't their
20
fault.
minutes.
She's
25
probably yelling
minutes.
at his lawyer, like, are you trying to tell me he believed that he counted as 3? Common Core math strikes again.
Mm. It seems like lawyers are getting... Oh, there they are. 25 minutes that 10-minute break took. Come on. Yeah, corruption in European Georgia is very, very high. Nobody speaks English, but it's an amazing country and they make wine. So you can survive.
You had me at wine.
Mm.
In a place that Stalin wouldn't
All right, ladies and
claim.
gentlemen, please be seated. All right, thank you, sir. Nero. All right, madam, you may continue.
Thank you. Mr. Stevens, when you broke for the break, you were talking to us about factual acknowledgement number one. Could you please tell the jury who it is that you said passed away, that was YSL, who committed crimes in furtherance of YSL?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Darius,
Darius. What was Darius's last name?
Ford,
And when did Darius Ford pass away? Was it in 2022?
yeah,
And did he pass away along with
Saying this to form.
someone else?
You were.
yes,
Who did he pass away with?
Christian,
Who did he pass away with? They got shot. And so, yeah, passed away is technically true. They got a bit. I don't remember if it was shooty or stabby or so. I don't remember, and in context of this trial, I don't care. But it's quite interesting that the people he is alleging was doing all these crimes for the YSL gang is him and dead people.
Seems like the best way not to get stabbed if you're gonna have to snitch on people.
Yeah.
This dude is a genius. He's like, I'm getting a lawyer and I'm snitching on dead people.
Yeah.
And what was Christian's last name?
McMillan,
Was Christian YSL as well?
yes,
Were they friends of yours?
yes,
I'm sorry for your loss. You said, though, that Darius was one of the members of YSL who committed crimes in furtherance of YSL. Could you tell the jury what crimes Darius committed to further the notoriety, street credibility, and reputation of Young Slime Life?
Also say in the form of the question, you can rephrase.
Why did you say that Darius committed crimes to enhance the reputation and street credibility?
So you asked me to name 3 people, and I was naming 3 people who sold drugs with me, and we often let it be known. Well, they often let it be known that they wanted to do what I was doing. They wanted to be like me, and that's what I was doing, increasing the notoriety. And by them saying that they want to do the same thing with me, that's what gave me my factual knowledge of that they want to do the same thing with me.
Who told you, if anyone, to use the word factual knowledge?
That's what you said.
When did I say that?
You asked me, you said in question 1, upon the factual knowledge, if I'm not mistaken.
The factual knowledge?
Yeah.
How did your selling drugs and the other YSL members selling drugs, how did that increase the notoriety of Young Slime Life?
I feel like it made people notice us because we had nice clothes, we were dressing nice, and we had money.
And selling drugs allowed you and other Young Slime Life members to be more flashy?
Your Honor, repeating the question.
I stand the objection, Mr. Form.
And how did it increase the reputation of Young Slime Life as a gang?
I felt like it increased because people were seeing us like have money and look nice. So it made it seem like what we're doing was getting increased. I mean, like, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I'll finish.
Did you let it be known that you were young slime life while you were selling the drugs?
Yes.
I'm going to show you, or actually, we have admitted State Exhibit 11 uniform with permission to share the screen. We're going to put it up on the screen in front of you.
Yeah, folks, while you're here, hit that thumbs up. It's really important to my channel. And so YouTube's algorithm picks me up.
Would you tell the jury who it is that
All of
we are
that.
looking at
Thank you.
in State Exhibit 11 uniform?
Demekian Garton, D,
Who else?
and me. Oh, okay.
Oh, they're wearing Nikes. Ooh. Isn't Nike... Hold on, I have to check. Or am I thinking of Adidas, who is the former Austrian painter? Yeah, whatever.
Point to the jury where you are on that photograph.
I'm in the back.
And what is it that you're doing with your hand?
It look like I'm pointing up.
And what color is the
Pink.
outer article of clothing
Ask
that
stupid
Demekian Garlington is
questions.
wearing?
Red,
What color is the hat that he is wearing?
red,
What color is the
Oh,
hat
for-
that you are wearing?
red.
Do you still claim sex, money, murder?
Prosecutor, what color jacket did you wear on Thursday? Red?
That's like asking if I'm wearing green, therefore I'm, secretly in the military. I mean, no, I'm wearing a "That's What She Said" t-shirt. That's
And I'm wearing flannel. That doesn't make me a farmer. Oh, wait a minute.
does it make you a lumberjack? I mean, or are you
I'm a
selling
lumberjack
paper
and I'm
towels?
I'm a
Yeah,
lumberjack
are you
and I'm
wearing? Are you
okay.
selling paper towels? It's what in the actual Schnell are we doing here? I need one of her questions to make actual logical sense.
But did you miss the gang expert a couple of weeks ago that said that, oh, red is, in this context, is clear gang related because it is.
Yeah, I didn't miss that. That was an hour when he said he was a rookie and he didn't learn about they had him in the ski mask, I think, or was he the one that was off screen and he's like, "Well, I
Oh,
started as a rookie
yeah.
cop and then I learned that some gangs use finger
Yeah.
signals."
Yeah, and here's the thing. He didn't go into gang things until 2021 or something. So it was after all of this.
Yeah, it does boggle the mind. I'm like,
Mm.
I have a couple questions, sir. Also, that yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, he could be saying, "Yeah, we're worshiping the Lord," and this guy's flipping someone off. We have disparate views here.
What's
We
the
accept
color
all
of
beliefs.
your skinny jeans? White and black. Okay,
Good
so
Lord,
you are a part of the Stevie Wonder Paul McCartney crew? I don't.
They're gonna start singing Ebony and Ivory.
No, I will
soon.
not. Oh.
Why? I can't with
I
all
told you
of
I
this.
planned
It's
on
just
learning.
dumb.
Do you still claim sex, money, murder?
No,
What is one of the colors, the primary color for sex, money, murder?
red,
According to prosecutor, if you are a person of
I'm
color
not
and you're
showing you
wearing
Resident
red,
Exhibit.
you are
It's Exhibit
associated with
11
sex, money, murder.
Uniform Bravo.
We kind of need somebody less pale than us to sing that song.
I mean, she is, but she's already established
Move the
the
block
gang
in the upper
colors.
right-hand corner that says SCA. Oh, 1C podium. Cannot be done, but we'll just use.
Okay, are you asking us to move the
The square.
names?
That angel might have black pointy wings in that case. I mean,
There would have to be a whole lot of white.
as long as
claws,
I
and you
can
can't
fly
do-
and I don't. I mean, seriously, if I went, depending on whatever, if I went upstairs, I would get very pointy wings and an accordion. not white, fluffy wings and a harp. Why would I want a harp? I already broke up with her. Long time ago. That ex I don't want to meet again. And why would I want to play her? I'm good with my current one.
There you go.
To the like side of the, or the bottom of the screen?
Yes, sir. And then, I'm showing you State's Exhibit 11 Uniform Bravo. Would you tell the jury, I'm gonna just point to the various parts. Would you spell out who made the post in State's Exhibit 11 Uniform Bravo?
SXAR_FAXE.
And were you tagged in this post?
Yes.
And how were you tagged at this time?
What's my tag name?
Yes.
ORIGINALSLIME_SLUG.
Now, are there emojis underneath that particular post?
Yes.
What are the emojis?
A snake emoji, a bee emoji,
What color is the snake?
green,
All right. And what color is the bee?
bee, red.
All right. Is green one of the primary colors for Gun Slime Line?
Yes.
Is red one?
Green is the base color of Slime Life. Mo!
Well, I didn't want to announce it here, but I may have to go to Georgia. With my hair and my shirt, I have been called in to testify. What the hell is that? Why are we?
No, they have 4 or 5 gang experts. You have the one that we saw in the hearing a few months ago. An amazing. He was top 2 gang expert in that jail, and the other one quit their job and left the state and refuses to testify. So it was
Oh crap!
just
I did it again.
hell.
Damn it! Why did you give me a wrench? This is a terrible idea. Or whatever you did to give me
Yeah.
the power of change.
Yeah. And the other 4 gang experts work together at the same precinct.
So Georgia is free of gangs, right? With all of these experts, they have cleared out all the gangs, correct?
Yeah.
I assume.
I assume that precinct in Atlanta, Georgia, they choose 4 experts from the same precinct. And 3 of them were trained by the 4th one. Because nobody outside of Atlanta wants anything to do with this shit show. None.
I mean, I this is like when Griffin tried to, very, I mean, and he had good points, but he tried to argue with me that the Martian was real and NASA
Oh,
really did leave, oh gosh, Matt Damon in Mars, because
yeah.
he'd seen it on TV. And he's like, yeah, but it was, NASA is dumb and I saw it and he had a spacesuit and it was for real.
Mm.
On the front of the coat.
This is
Yes.
And that B, is that for blood?
I don't know. I ain't put that.
I'm gonna now show you what has been admitted as fake exhibits. Nine uniform. Would you tell the jury one more time who that is that's depicted in 9 uniform?
Me?
All right. And what is on your arm in 9 uniform?
I have dices too. It means jack shit. It's my Las Vegas arm. I mean,
Nicholas is also going to get subpoenaed to go to
yeah,
the
I'm getting subpoenaed. I have dice tattooed on my arms. I'm going to Georgia.
At this point, the entirety of the world is subpoenaed into this
Yeah.
trial.
Oh.
Is that a star?
Yes.
Is it?
Yeah, and oh crap, red and green Christmas colors. I'm Santa. Yeah, sorry, it was me all along.
I often thought so. I always thought it would come back to Santa being an ass. Futurama was right. Santa did it all along.
Yeah.
Evil Santa.
Oh.
It's colored in red?
What is...
Yes.
Does it have a B in the middle?
Yes.
What does your B stand for in the middle of that red star?
Can I explain?
You can tell the jury what it stands for,
So
the B.
can I explain it though?
You definitely can explain. I'm asking you what the B stands for.
Yeah, I'm trying to explain what it's in for.
Okay.
So I got this tattoo in juvenile. As you can see in the far back, the ink wasn't real. I got it like picked in with a staple.
Mhm.
So when I came home from juvenile, it was just like an outline with no color in it. So Boo, I'm gonna tell you. So Boo took me to the tattoo shop to get it fixed, and he paid for it. And he used to often joke with me about it. The B stand for Boo.
What did you mean for it to stand for?
I just wanted it fixed. It was ugly to me.
Did you ask for a particular letter?
It was already outlined.
And so what was it standing for when it was outlined?
Boss, it got dice in the middle of it. We gambled.
Okay.
Okay. Why did you get the original B? I'm
Why is this prosecution doing such? If you want answers to questions, you put it in the plea deal. If you don't, this damn fishing expedition. I have a word that starts with an F for this prosecution. But here's the thing. We don't know how the jury will react to this. And because I've seen in the Law and Seawater chat, they are all, half are thuggers and half are true crime boxed wine moms. So it's kind of interesting. But we don't know how the jury will react because they are local to Atlanta. So
They're getting $5 a day to sit through this crap. They are pissed off that she is asking, "What color is your T-shirt?"
yeah,
Because I
the
wouldn't.
prosecution is hoping it stands for Bloods. That's what she's fishing for. Yeah, I don't know what they call themselves.
Does that star have 5 points to it?
Yes.
Prosecutor, for fuck's sake. Oh, crap. Yeah, I already have FFS counter unlimited. It went there on
Awesome.
Thursday. Yeah, I don't have to add numbers to it.
Well, you know my rule. Once you get to 10 in a day, you can drink.
Oh,
Now,
crap.
I can't because I have to pick up children, but
Then I have,
I might.
in just over 10 hours, my alarm bell goes off. And I was hoping to
Oh.
get a few hours of sleep today. But I don't know. Because this judge sometimes goes until 7 p.m. Eastern time. And that's 1 a.m. my time.
This judge
I'm-
must be stopped.
Yeah. Let's just say I'm going to 10 p.m. max because I need sleep. And then whatever we are missing out on, we will do tomorrow because, as you all know, this court is always late.
True.
And we
that.
will catch up unless Mo is here.
Then we. Well, actually, Dave put up a trial that I'm trying to see if they'll actually start it on time, but they hadn't started
Of course not.
when I checked it. So Michigan apparently seems to have the same timing issues.
5-star blood ranking, but I doubt he'll admit. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So he's a 5-star general in the
Five-
Bloods
yeah,
Army?
I
I'm
don't know.
confused. I don't know all the things.
Mm.
Yeah, look like you got.
I'm gonna show you now what has been admitted as State's Exhibit 12 uniform. Would you tell the jury who all is in State's Exhibit 12 uniform? Your Honor, is the screen touch sensitive? Can you circle on it?
It's a butterfly, it's a W, and it's Spock and FU. Did I get that correct?
Is it like a warship?
I
Is
mean,
it like a warship?
butterfly!
It means what you want it to mean?
W! Live long and prosper! And then you can go F yourself. It's that. It must be that. It must be that.
I don't know. I have oddly enough, I am not well researched in my Bloods and Crips sort of.
But only one person is wearing red here. Prosecutor. Oh, he has a red hat. Or is it red?
It's kind of a burgundy. I don't know.
Yeah.
Does it matter the level of red?
I don't think so. Anything red means that according to this prosecutor.
Okay.
You can try.
Okay. Would you tell the jury who is listed in State's Exhibit 12 uniform?
From my left.
Circle and see if you can. Okay. It's not going to be touch sensitive. Okay. How about you just go ahead and tell the jury? Tell them what they're wearing.
From my left, that's Antonio Sledge. Got on black. In the middle of Shannon, he got on black. And far right is me. I got on red and black.
All right. Shannon, is that Shannon Stillwell?
Yes.
Is that the person you call SB?
Yes.
And is that the defendant in the courtroom today?
Yes.
What is Sledge doing with his hands?
He is showing everybody what fingers he uses on his girlfriend. I don't know. It's a very weird bowling grip.
I Well, is he doing the wings thing from Paul McCartney? I mean, are we?
That's a very weird YMCA chant.
He just watched the Jodi Arias trial, and he's like,
How do you do it? Oh. Oh.
I don't know, but the long thumbnail is grossing me out. Look, guys, long fingernails, nope. But that's just a me thing. So sir, you do you. Unless you're not alive anymore, then I'm sorry.
Like he making a motion. I mean, he's doing something with his hand.
Do you recognize the symbol he is making with his hands?
Yes.
What is it?
It's like makeshift guns. Like he imitating guns.
And do you know what that symbol stands for?
Not by him just throwing it. No.
Have you ever done it?
No.
You never used that symbol?
Not that I recall.
It's a butterfly, right? It's a. Yeah.
Again, if I were a prosecutor, I would have thought that I would have had all of these questions. In theory, I thought lawyers don't ask questions that they don't already know the answer to.
Throwing up 3 fingers?
Do you know what it's meant to stand for?
No.
Jodi Arias fan club?
When you were identifying Thug as a member of Young Slime Life earlier, did you see, or were the letters and numbers SP5DER on his jacket?
Yes.
Do you know what that is meant to say?
Yes.
What?
Spider?
Do you know the significance of the number 5?
Yes.
What is it?
It's for an artist who passed away, Juice WRLD.
Who?
Juice WRLD.
Does the number 5 have significance in the blood gang?
Yes.
What is that significance?
I don't know, but I just know it's a number in the
How do you
blood.
know?
From hearing about it.
I'm gonna now show you.
And by the way, I'm not. I haven't monetized this video, so there should be no ads. So please give me thumbs ups and stuff like that. For the replay crew, I will add on some ads, but currently no ads. So at least give me the thumbs up. Thank you.
What we have marked as case exhibits.
Oh yeah, you can pay me too.
And in order to do that.
I don't mind at all.
Ask for permission to approach, Your Honor.
You may, madam.
Sidebar.
And prior to approaching the witness, I asked Mr. Adams and Mr. Steele to observe what I'm about to show.
All right, gentlemen, you may come on up.
Oh, video time.
Mr. Stevens, I'm going to ask you to take a look at what I have labeled as case exhibit 13U. Okay, and I'm not going to show it to the jury until I show it to you. want you to look at it before you say anything. Don't talk about what's in it, okay? A chance to see the 40-second clip that is labeled as State's Exhibit 13U.
Yes,
Do you recognize the people who are depicted in this video clip?
yes,
Is it an accurate depiction of you and the other persons depicted in the video clip?
yes.
Your Honor, the state tender State's Exhibit 13U as evidence.
Any objection to 13U?
No, sir, not the first,
All right, 13U is admitted and may be published as you see fit.
Before we play 13U, would you tell the jury if you know who YSL Buck or Buck Buck is? Do you know a person who goes by that name?
Yes.
Who is that person?
A friend.
Is that person a member of YSL?
Yes,
And in that context, are you meaning Young Slime Life?
yes,
Your Honor, now publishing 13U.
If it is a music video, okay, what's going on here?
Hopefully he's playing a harmonica. Oh, no.
Oh, they have buffering problems too.
Well, I think he's rolling a non-legal cigarette.
Oh. All right. For legal reasons, I'm sure there's only tobacco in it.
Absolutely. They just wanted to make sure it was
Did I
fair
just
trade
put the
tobacco.
censorship over it? No. That would have been amazing. Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, they're just trying to do ASL.
Well, apparently he did the butterfly and then some pew pew.
Again, wasn't Georgia where they had two not trained, not real American Sign Language interpreters that tried to come on with, I think, official people, and they had to take them off. So
I do know when Nelson Mandela, his funeral, they had this sign language interpreter, and that person definitely did not speak any sign language. He just went up there and waved. And that was Nelson Mandela's official funeral eulogy thingy. It was I think Nelson Mandela would see the funny in that too. But
well,
it caused
you
a bit
know,
of a ruckus internationally.
he did like the Spice Girls.
Oh, let me see if I can find it. It's so we need a.
Let's be real. We're not learning anything from this trial. Let's go to Mandela's fake ASL guy. Was this the one that Joe Biden was at, or was this after he helped bring, South Africa to freedom?
Let's see if. Oh. This is the sign language.
I say we should clip this, and whenever they start doing hand signs, we just start playing this. Because he's just
He
doing
knows
the
like
same.
four. He knows 4 gestures, and he repeats it.
He's also
Yes,
he's also
totally
getting
not.
he's also getting a subpoena for the trial now.
Yeah. Well, yep. Totally a gang member. Yeah, we needed that. Oh, okay. Now we can get back to this one.
Whole bunch of run, a whole bunch of checks, a whole bunch of heads, on no dates, I don't drop things, I don't want certain things, all around me, I ain't talking about me, I'm creeping.
Yes, get back with me. She says Rock Crew was rebranded while he makes it seem they left Rock Crew to start YSL. Yeah, on Wednesday, he testified he left Rock Crew. And then he started YSL with those other people because you can't be Rock Crew raised on Cleveland Avenue unless you're raised on Cleveland. And none of the other were. So it's already testified to. And then she just mixed it around, asked the question a different way. And all of a sudden she starts, so you rebranded. And they did try to object to that, but I overrule. I'll allow it.
Mr. Stevens, would you tell the jury what you were doing with your hands at the beginning of the video?
YMCA.
I was making a lot of hand gestures.
And are those hand gestures, or at least one of them,
What? This video is unavailable? What's going on?
Maybe they didn't like the.
Oh, they got copyright struck.
Oh, for the love of all that is holy. The trial got struck for the. This trial is cursed. Make it stop. This is the best trial ever.
Lawrence Stewart got copyright struck.
Absurdity.
Oh, I have to check my. So I'm not. But I think I stopped and everything around that, and let me just see here. Where am I? Oh, I'm not. Yeah, I'm. My monetization is off. So.
This is.
But that doesn't mean. I have to check here. Copyright. No, nothing so far.
Oh, good.
Yeah, but because if I do this, you can see the trial continued, but somewhere around their lunchtime, they got this video is unavailable. But we are minus 41 out of 2.5 hours. So we are 1 hour and 50 minutes in. So everybody remember this.
Okay. This,
I
did not have this on my bingo card, but I will write this down on one of my mini Post-it notes and try to remember. But don't count on me to remember because my brain is like a sieve.
They restarted, but this one is unavailable. So so they pulled that one down and put up a new stream. Because they got copyright struck, so they pulled this one down and started another one. which means I have nothing to show for the last 50 minutes.
I'm sure we missed very hard-hitting questions like, why are you doing hand gestures? Are you wearing the color red?
Yeah. They had
100
some more pictures,
million sidebars.
sidebars, more pictures, more pictures. Are you all wearing red? Question, 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 question. Checking stuff, and off to lunch. Yeah. Okay, so absolutely nothing of value. But this is the funniest thing ever. This
is the best. God bless you, 2024. You know, I didn't have Stephen Hawking liking little people undressed on my bingo card. I did not have that one guy from 90210 that no one remembers, but from Sharknado getting into a mini bike altercation. 2022 or 2024, you have pace yourself. Pace yourself.
I'm taking a screenshot. This is going up on Twitters. Oh, dun dun dun. Dun.
Just
Oh, I mean, yeah. So we will see if we are 1 hour and 50 minutes in. So we will see what will happen. But they are at lunch. And so we can pull this up. But I'm keeping the other one because sooner or later all they need to do is to remove the sound from that one or something, or yelling at Young Thug during lunch. Take away the copyright strike.
for the love of all this holy.
Oh, this is the best moment of this trial so far. This is absolutely the best moment of this trial so far.
I can't with this trial.
Yeah. Let's see here. They are 8 minutes. Let's see when they went on. Okay, so they are more or less 20 minutes into lunch. Yeah, noon Eastern time. Oh, this.
Just
I
can't
would
win
guess
for
it's
losing.
it's automated. Young Thug's songs are automated, and so far they really haven't played any. Before this is I believe this is the first Young Thug song they actually played. Now, lyrics, rap. He's a mumble rapper, whatever that is. I'm still amazed that my stream is still up, where I did a when I did a dramatic reading with the music to, and I did 2 songs in that stream. or lyrics with my choice of music, which was one was with oh, do I still have it? Sorry. I think one of them was with this music. Yeah. And the other one was with this music. This one had a bunch of N-words in it.
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah, and instead of saying the N-word, I did this every time the N-word came up. I think I got away with it.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I had a lot of fun doing that, and yeah, might do it again at some point in time. Yeah, but here's the thing: I have no idea when they're coming back from lunch, because as you saw, their 10-minute break was 25 minutes, and here's what I'm going to do. We are approaching the 2-hour marks. We had a lot of fun the last 10 minutes, and I like ending on kind of a good note, as in having fun
Yes.
at Law and Seward's expense. That's a good one.
Yes.
Yeah. So I will start tomorrow at 9:30, 10 a.m. US Eastern. And we will rush through the rest of day 15, because sooner or later we will catch up. We will have catch up, or whatever.
Yes.
This was the best. This was the best ever. And let's see here. Oh, wait a minute. Did you say that Dave was on the Recovery Addict?
I thought he said he might be hopping over there, but I don't know where look, I can barely keep track of my children. I don't know where Dave is.
Hold on while I check recovery, see if Dave is there. No, he's not. And he's looking at Judge. Oh, I follow her too. He's looking at. I know. He's looking at. What's going on here? Judge Stephanie. Stephanie Boyd.
Yeah, every time I try to
Texas
redirect to Recovery Addict, it goes all to like how to deal with addiction, and I'm like, no, that's not who I'm looking for.
We have the Hernandez family medical kidnapping with Megan Fox. We have law of self-defense. Andrew Branca. We have law talk with Mike, who is, and I'm not entirely sure who's. You tell me, chat. You have Branca, Recovery Addict, Megan Fox, the writer, or law talk with Mike. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Just to put 1, 2, 3, or 4 in the next 30 seconds, and I will see where I can redirect you to. My knee is scratching. Jonathan says 2. Daven says 1. Becca Lynn says come to recovery. Mexican Vaders says Megan. Okay, so it's I think we have 2 votes for Recovery Addict and 2 for Megan. Come on, folks. Yes, totally not a Russian bot. 69. Megan is number 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, I
That's
think
another one
Megan's
from Megan. Sal says Branca. KH says okay. Okay. Mexico 6. Yeah, yes, of course it is. Of course it is. Okay, Megan Fox it is by. The only thing surprising is no 420.
I'm surprised 42 wasn't the answer, as we all know it is.
All
You
right.
all have disappointed me.
Yeah. And there's 420. Okay, I'll be sending you all off to Megan. Everybody say hi to Megan for me. And I'll see you all tomorrow, 9:30, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Thank you, Mo, for being here. Everybody go over to and subscribe to her if you haven't already. You should have already. And if you haven't, shame on you.
Yes, shaming.
Yeah. All right. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye.